Okay, we are here with Yaron Galai, CEO of Outbrain. Hello Yaron, how are you?
Very good.
Very good, thank you. Recently Outbrain has acquired Zemanta, a programmatic native advertising platform. What is it and how it will improve your clients' experience with your products?
So Zemanta allows us to launch what we announced this week, the Outbrain Extended Network. And that allows our clients to reach the audience that they're interested in a much broader network beyond the publishers Outbrain powers.
Programmatic is in the early stage from a content perspective, so how would you guarantee brand safety? It's a word of everybody speaking here in this dmexco, in a challenging and difficult environment like programmatic. No? There are some problems at this moment, it's not so easy with this.
Yeah.
How will you...
So first of all, Outbrain, since we started the company, has been the premium network. We power some of the best, most premium publishers in the world. That's the best start for brand safety. The other thing is really where brand safety matters in native is in the content itself, where you bring the audience to the content. I think where a lot of the challenges on brand safety are with banners or ads, where that is the place the brand is. And in native it's very different. The content has to be premium and native to the consumer, and it's inherently like that.
To what event does automation helps marketers to optimize their content strategy?
So automation is a way for marketers to do more of what they want in a more scalable way, get to the audiences they want in an easier, more scalable way. At the end of the day, automation does not replace the need to get with good content or good native advertising in front of the right audience. So automation just helps scale it massively.
A few days ago, Outbrain also launched Outbrain Extended Network, no OEN. What is this new product and how will it benefit your clients?
So OEN lets us programmatically reach the audience that the marketers want to reach on many other different sites. The marketer at the end of the day wants to reach a specific audience, and we have a tremendous amount of data on the interests of that audience. We know what they read, what they consume. And so with OEN, or Extended Network, we can see the people on the Outbrain network and then reach them again for our marketers on many other sites.
What are the biggest challenges for marketers when it comes to make their content more visible? How does Outbrain address this issue?
I think the two biggest challenges are creating content that is worthwhile and interesting for the consumer. And good content marketing or good native advertising really has to be at the quality that's as good as the content itself. That's a big challenge for marketers. And the way Outbrain helps marketers with that is we have, again, tremendous data about the interests of the audiences, what they're interested in consuming, and we help marketers with those insights. The other big challenge is once you have content, is how do you get the audience to it? And I think many marketers, instead of having a strategy for getting an audience, they have hopes. They think they'll put content together and then the audience will come. But again, a network like Outbrain enables them to turn that from hope to strategy and make sure that the right audience comes to their content.
What is exciting in native advertising right now and moving into 2018? What is your vision on it, Yaron?
I think the most exciting piece with native in general is to make the experience really native to the consumer. And I think what's happening at this point is the marketers are understanding it's not like programmatic or banners where you can basically interrupt the user. I think marketers increasingly are understanding that they need to provide a lot of value. I think the pricing models reflect it. So when the pricing models are cost per click, that helps us be accountable to the user. And so overall, I think the most exciting thing with native is going to be to make the experience of the native content really native to the user.
And what are the most recent products or solutions you launched to the market? Some new thing here in this sphere?
Yeah, so we announced the Outbrain Extended Network. Beyond that, an interesting product we launched recently is lookalikes. Again, we understand the consumers in a way that very few companies in the world do. I would say Outbrain and Facebook and very few others understand the interests of the consumers the way we do. So with our Outbrain lookalikes product, we enable marketers to find the core audience that's interested in their brand and then get the messaging over to people that have a similar interest graph.
And what are your expectations over and especially for the Spanish market in next year?
Yeah, so in the Spanish market, Outbrain powers the recommendations on the 5 biggest media groups in the market. We reach about 75%, or those publishers reach about over 70% of the Spanish market. So Outbrain is clearly the leading content recommendation engine in Spain. Our most exciting things for the Spanish market is bringing all the best technologies that we've built and acquired to the Spanish market. So things like video recommendations, expanding recommendations in mobile and apps, and then things like the lookalikes and the extended network.
You come from the US. What do you think about this fair? This is a European fair. It's a very big fair. I don't know if you have in the US something similar or not. What do you think in comparison to the United States of this dmexco?
Yeah, I think dmexco is absolutely a global conference, and it's probably the best in its class in the world. In the US, there's nothing comparable. We do take things like CES, which is about consumer electronics, and everyone meets there, but this is really the only fair that's around our specific industry, so it's fantastic.
Do you think there are enough? Advertisers here, or you want to see more advertisers here, more companies here? Because the industry is here. You are an example and all the others. But what's about the advertisers? What do you think?
You're right. I think there's too few of them here. The marketers, the CMOs, more of those would probably be great.
Okay. Thank you very much for this interview, Yaron.
Thank you.